football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas State Bobcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Run it here, fighting off the defender, and the one moves the ball into the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A draw to the back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Perez. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bowling Green. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Perez. He's got it in the open. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. A quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he's got it again. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Bowling Green has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made by the big tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Bobcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Campbell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the back gets the football. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. He'll hand it off. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Perez. Receiver makes the catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on second and 10. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down with a big play. Moves it to the 45. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Perez. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bowling Green, to put them on top now.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Perez. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he
fires this throw and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. The Texas State offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Perez. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks to the left, pass caught. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Perez. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Bowling Green has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Running back with the football. Fights off a defender. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bowling Green. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to pass. It's Perez. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. But he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Falcons.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Perez. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking deep for late game heroics. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late deep throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that
interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Working clock with the ground game.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.